Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers for Tuesday, December 3rd state that Molly Lansing Davis will open her door to Rick Lansing and tell him she can't do it tonight. Despite Molly's best efforts to turn Rick away, he insists on staying and discussing matters. Rick may receive updates on Molly's difficult chat with TJ Ashford and how he departed after they realized they weren't on the same page about having children anymore. Molly may fear that this is the end of their relationship. Of course, there will be some discussion about the trial, and Rick will explain how he handled things because he had to persuade Molly that Christina Corinthos Davis' fall was an accident. Molly realizes this now, but she will still be upset over how Rick treated Christina in court. Maxie Jones will call someone and inquire whether they are aware that Lulu Spencer is awake. It could be Dante Falconeri, as he will eventually pay Maxie a visit and confide in her. Of course, Lulu was ready to ask Dante to do something for her when Monday's GH episode concluded. Tuesday's episode will reveal Lulu's request, so she may finally want to visit Charlotte Cassadine. Unfortunately, Charlotte is on the run with Valentine Cassadine, so would Dante reveal the news or withhold it because Lulu is already feeling overwhelmed? In any case, Lulu is in for further surprises as she reunites with Lucky Spencer and is taken aback by what he says. Lulu will become sad and tell Lucky to stop saying that, so perhaps he will reveal Luke Spencer's tragic fate. Laura Collins will confront Cyrus Renaud about Lulu's escape and pledge to hold him accountable if anything happens to her. Laura will eventually open up to Anna Devane, thus Lulu's coma awakening will exacerbate Anna's remorse for losing Charlotte and drive her to find Valentine. Next, Carly Spencer will attempt to keep Jason Morgan and Drew Quartermaine at peace, because Danny Morgan and Scout Quartermaine should not have to choose between their fathers. Carly appears to be asking Jason why he attacked Drew again at some point, but Jason refuses to reveal the details of Michael Corinthos' marriage. Meanwhile, Danny will have to cope with some difficult emotions now that he knows Lulu is awake. Danny will want to be pleased for Rocco Falconeri, but he may also feel bitter because he is dealing with his own loss of Sam McCall. After Danny confesses to Jason and Carly, Jason will receive an SOS. Anna may contact Jason and pressure him to help ramp up the search for Valentine now that Lulu has regained consciousness. Both Jason and Carly will become involved in Anna's effort to extract information from Jack Brennan, so expect more action later this week. Other General Hospital rumors indicate that Sonny Corinthos will reward Natalia Ramirez for lying about causing the vehicle accident and shielding Christina on the stand. Natalia will claim that it was the least she owed Christina and express guilt for how she had treated her in the past. Natalia and Sonny may be hitting the sheets soon, according to our predictions, so don't miss out. General Hospital spoilers state that the soap world is still mourning the recent death of Wayne Northrop, who was recognized for his appearances on Days of Our Lives, Port Charles, and Dynasty. The 77-year-old actor was diagnosed with early-onset Alzheimer's 6 years ago and died surrounded by his loving family. Of course, the family includes Lynn Herring, who was married to Northrop for 43 years. Finola Hughes decided to send Herring some sympathetic words after receiving updates on her sad loss. Hughes shared a sweet note on Instagram, along with a photo of Herring from her younger days with Northrop by her side. After Finola Hughes expressed her condolences to Herring and the sons she has with Northrop, the GH actress paid respect to Northrop himself. Dear Lynn, I'm sending my heartfelt sympathies to your beautiful family, Hank and Grady. The epitome of a gentleman, family man, and rancher, Rip Wayne Northrop, Hughes stated. Some more soap stars participated in the comments on Finola Hughes' post, posting their own unique remarks. Dear Lynn, I'm deeply sorry for your loss and sadness. Eva LaRue wrote, sending you and your family all my love and prayers. Tracy E. Bregman also expressed her admiration for Wayne Northrop and stated that she was heartbroken for their family. Although this is obviously tough news, it is encouraging to hear that Lynn Herring is receiving a lot of support from the soap community. This includes the many fans who have contacted Herring to express their condolences during this difficult period. Lynn Herring has been amusing fans on GH for decades, making her a cherished daytime drama mainstay. Let's hope Herring may find peace in all of the love she's receiving. What's next in Port Charles? General Hospital spoilers claim there will be some surprises and shakeups, so stay tuned for some interesting narrative predictions. General Hospital spoilers, Anna Devane is consumed with guilt after sending Valentine Cassadine away with Charlotte Cassadine on the run. Anna did it for Charlotte's safety when she discovered a target on Valentine's back, and now she may have to give the news that both of them are dead. General Hospital spoilers, Laura is asking questions, and Lulu will make demands. Before Lulu Spencer's liver transplant, she was in risk of dying after being in a coma for 4 years, and Anna made a vow. She told Laura Collins that she would find Charlotte and bring her back to see Lulu, even if it meant saying their ultimate goodbyes. Nevertheless, despite Anna's efforts, they are still missing. Was Jack Brennan telling Anna the truth, that he had no idea where they were, or was he lying? She felt his release from Pentonville was related. She wondered if Jack had placed them under witness protection as well, but nothing could be established. And now Laura is asking inquiries, and Lulu is awake and ready to make demands. GH spoilers, Charlotte and Valentine lost and found. Anna has checked with old contacts from the WSB and basically gone over Brennan's head, and no one has seen them in Europe or Canada. Anna suspected they were hiding in one of the Cassadine homes, where they had previously looked for Nicholas Cassadine but found nothing. Windermere is no longer alive, and searches under the Cassadine complexes and elsewhere have yielded nothing, as have searches of the Port Charles tunnels. The majority of the Port Charles catacombs have fallen, as have the remainder of the Cassadine complexes. In fact, since Victor Cassadine's death, Cassadine Island has been stripped bare. After the drone strikes on the Haunted Star, Anna discovers that the Cassadine base on Cassadine Island was also blasted. She even checks the Canadian compound and finds nothing. General Hospital spoilers, finally, some answers, but not the ones she hoped for. Anna finally obtains some answers, but not the ones she had hoped for. She discovers an obituary listing in a remote village in Russia. Anna knows Helena Cassadine was Russian, had the maiden name Romanov, and was Valentine's mother. She is also aware that Valentine may have faked his and Charlotte's deaths in order to remain concealed. Nevertheless, Nina Reeves has not heard from Charlotte. It's a long shot, but all she has is an obituary for a father and daughter named Valentine and Charlotte Romanov. Is this a typical Valentine fake-out? Anna is filled with remorse, but she may have to convey the news of suspected death to Laura and Lulu until graves are discovered to exhume for verification of death and identity. According to General Hospital teasers, Dante Falconeri will receive unexpected news when he discovers Lulu Spencer is conscious and has escaped Turning Woods. Lulu will continue her reunion with Rocco Falconeri while trying to process the astounding revelation she is about to receive. Laura Collins will clarify certain things soon enough, but Lulu will be overwhelmed nonetheless. That will be especially true after Lulu learns what Dante Falconeri has been through. Dante fell for Sam McCall and planned to marry her after she gave a portion of her liver to rescue Lulu. Lulu will be devastated by Sam's death, as she never returned home from the hospital. Lulu will undoubtedly want to express her sympathies to Dante, but he may have a sad reaction to her coma awakening. Dante will undoubtedly be happy for Rocco, but he may keep his distance from Lulu after their initial reunion. Dante may find it too painful to look at Lulu right now because he is still deeply grieving Sam. Dante feels guilty about Sam's death, thus seeing Lulu again would only serve to remind him that she is present but Sam is not. In the next episodes, Lulu may easily catch Dante discussing this with Olivia Quartermaine or someone else. Dante may concede that, as much as he loves Lulu, he simply cannot be near her, at least not any more than he must be because of Rocco. Perhaps Dante will admit that a love reunion with Lulu is impossible, given everything that happened with Sam. Perhaps Lulu could eavesdrop on the exchange and wind up crying in Cody Bell's arms. Our GH predictions suggest that Dante and Lulu will be a couple again in the future, regardless of how Dante feels over the next 6 months. Even so, Lulu will be distraught if Dante pushes her away, so Cody may come in to soothe her and serve as her fill-in love interest. According to General Hospital spoilers, Lulu's love life will take some unexpected turns, so keep an eye out for updates on all the highs and lows. GH's Anna gets a troubled look on her face while talking to Jason. Anna has to overcome her remorse. They need to think clearly about the next step. He's arrived, he's inside, and they'll find Charlotte. In the show's final minutes, Dante informs Cody about Carly's plan to split him and Lulu up. He proceeds to check on Rocco. Cody hands him a lollipop and tells him to give it to Lulu, telling her she owes Cody $20. Ava tells Rick. Nina warned her about him. Nevertheless, Ava defended him. For the record, Rick informs her. He feels she is innocent. Ava thanks him, but Rick insists, "I believe you." GH's Cody appears stunned. Jordan and Curtis inform TJ that separation will be unpleasant, but he can stay with either of them for as long as he needs. He is not alone. Alexis, meanwhile, tells Molly that she believes she knows what she wants, but she wishes she could accept Molly's losses. They discuss a little about Sam, and Molly begins to cry, claiming she misses her sister. They pull closer for another hug. Lulu begins putting on her shoes, and Laura demands to know where she is going. She attempts to rush out but has to stop due to pain. Laura tells her not to argue since she's going to the hospital and would take care of Lulu tonight. Anna praises Jason, who informs her that he has an idea. He'll offer Valentine an incentive to bring Charlotte home. According to General Hospital spoilers, TJ Ashford and Molly Lansing Davis are no longer seeing a clear road forward. Molly doesn't see herself having children at this moment, which appears to be a deal-breaker for TJ. TJ clearly wants children, which only adds to the divide GH has already established in their pairing. When TJ went out that door, it certainly seemed like the end of his relationship with Molly, at least for the time being. Molly and TJ may be on the approach of officially terminating their domestic partnership, which could lead to them being paired up with other people. The show has previously shopped Molly around and tested her compatibility with Dex Heller and Isaiah Gannon. However, we must also evaluate what the future may bring for an individual TJ. So who may TJ be matched with next? TJ and Willow Corinthos' close relationship has previously been seen on TV. When Willow was going through a leukemia crisis, TJ stood up for her and was a supportive buddy. Nina Reeves suspected Willow of cheating on Michael Corinthos with TJ at the time. So was obviously not the case, but it speaks a lot about how strong their friendship was if Nina assumed so. It's likely that GH writers may bring that friendship back and deepen it even more. Willow is clearly drawn to Drew Quartermaine, but can they have a long-term future together? Many fans believe Drew is too old for Willow, and the two may lack chemistry. Willow and Drew's romance works well as a reason to end her marriage to Michael, but can they truly live happily ever after once Michael is gone? We know Michael is leaving in the new year, which could lead to Willow obtaining another coupling. Willow's love for Drew may be eclipsed by the sadness of her broken relationships and family. That could cause Willow to fall for TJ instead, giving him the opportunity to be a father figure to her children. Willow may also be willing to have a child with TJ if they develop a genuine relationship. Whatever the case, if the show allows TJ and Willow to stay, they will require love interests. Could Willow and TJ embark on a fresh romance? According to General Hospital spoilers, some love life changes are still in the works in Port Charles, so we'll keep you updated on any new couplings and any major news about them. According to General Hospital teasers, Drew Quartermaine may shift his perspective on Jason Morgan and begin to see him as a hero rather than a threat to society. Monaco has yet to issue an official statement regarding the events that led to her departure from Port Charles. General Hospital spoilers hint that things are going to get very dramatic. In a new interview with Soap Opera Digest, actress Alex Havens, who plays Lulu on the hit ABC soap, revealed that Lulu may still be in love with Dante. General Hospital spoilers, what's next? For Lulu, Dante, and Rocco. She stated, where we left off, before her coma, Lulu still loves him. So, is it reciprocated? Not yet. Is love always there? Yes. But his heart remains with Sam, and I'm curious to see where that goes. However, this version of Lulu is one that fans haven't seen in a long time, as the character hasn't appeared on the canvas in nearly 4 years due to unconsciousness. Alexa continues, it's almost as if Lulu is a woman from out of town, a somebody from the past who has been transferred. Everything is different. She's really overwhelmed. There is a lot to process and not enough time to do so. It's almost like jumping on a moving train while still trying to figure out where the train was at the previous station. General Hospital spoilers, what happens next in Port Charles? The actress went on to say, "There's been so much happening in Port Charles over the last 4 years. There was that very good beat of her turning up at her house and it wasn't even her house anymore, and I was like, wait. What's going on?" That was her first hint about the passage of time, and it was an interesting journey seeing her attempt to absorb each jigsaw piece, thinking, okay, something's not right. But brush it off. Alexa also stated that when her character first saw Rocco in a long time, it altered everything for her as well. ABC broadcasts General Hospital on weekdays. Check the local listings for times. Thanks for reading Soap Spoiler. We're so thrilled you're here. Please leave us a comment with your thoughts on this story below. And, as always, check back here for the most recent updates on your favorite Hollywood celebrities and members of the British royal family. John Lindstrom reflects on his long, durable career on Kevinversary. John Lindstrom was an experienced daytime actor when he joined General Hospital in 1992, having previously played Brady Chapin on Rituals, Mark McCormick on Santa Barbara, and Paul Jarr on Generations. But even he couldn't have imagined that he'd end up playing an important role in Port Charles for more than 30 years. He tells Soaps.com, "It's been a long, durable career that I'm really thankful for. Over the decades, he has departed the program to star in the spin-off Port Charles alongside Kin Shriner and Lynn Herring, to play Craig Montgomery on As the World Turns, and to guest star on everything from Bosch and Bull to Everwood and True Detective." However, General Hospital has always served as the home base. "I have been blessed to work with terrific people, whether in daytime, nighttime, feature films," comments Lindstrom. "I've had the opportunity to perform theater on both sides of the nation and to experience things that most people only dream of. At the place that I am now," he says, "it's great that every day of the week, I can get out of bed knowing that I'll be able to do something that I enjoy that day, no matter what it is. I have several opportunities, including writing, acting, filmmaking, nonprofit work, and spending time with my family." On the anniversary of his second General Hospital appearance as serial killer Ryan Chamberlain's good twin, Kevin Collins, Lindstrom can only reflect on his good fortune and say, "Geez, who up there likes me, anyway? But thank you, very much." Kelly Monaco, best known for her role as Sam McCall on General Hospital, is no stranger to the tremendous attention that comes with working in the entertainment world. Over the years, she has handled the highs and lows of public scrutiny with elegance, frequently opting to keep her personal life out of the spotlight. However, a recent event appears to have sparked a fire within the normally reserved actress, prompting her to issue a bold public remark that has resonated with both her fans and colleagues. In a series of postings on her social media sites, Monaco slammed those who choose to bully behind their power, drawing attention to toxic practices that frequently go unchecked in the business and beyond. Her statements were impassioned, unabashed, and full of real emotion, which resonated with many. To those who hide behind their titles, their influence, and their perceived power to tear others down, your actions speak volumes about who you are, and one day, you will suffer your own consequences, Monaco said. The statement, which did not name any specific people, made it apparent that the actress had hit her limit with the toxicity she had encountered. A catalyst for change. While Monaco has always been a staunch supporter of compassion and professionalism, sources close to the actress believe that her recent outburst was sparked by a series of behind-the-scenes occurrences on the General Hospital set and in her larger professional networks. Insiders say Monaco witnessed or experienced incidents of unjust treatment, condescension, or power moves that left her disillusioned. According to one insider, Kelly has always spoken up for herself and others, but this was different. She thought the behavior she witnessed was crossing a line and realized she couldn't stay silent any longer. The post also expressed Monaco's dissatisfaction with the culture of fear that frequently inhibits people from speaking out against bullying, particularly when the perpetrator is in a position of authority. Her statements appeared to inspire others to discover their voices, to advocate for themselves, and to reject the assumption that silence is the safest option. "Silence is not strength, it is complicity. And I refuse to be complicit," she wrote in a subsequent post. Support from fans and co-stars. Monaco's courageous attitude sparked an outpouring of support from admirers, who flooded her comments with encouraging sentiments. Many complimented her for utilizing her platform to speak out against injustice, describing her words as empowering and a reminder that change often starts with one bold voice. Her General Hospital co-stars also rallied around her, with several sharing her post and sending their own comments of support. Laura Wright wrote, "I'm proud of you, Kelly. Standing up for what's right requires guts, which you've always had in abundance." Nancy Lee Grahn, well known for her activism and outspokenness, also spoke up, "This industry has far too many people who believe their power gives them the right to mistreat others. Kelly, you've always fought for fairness and decency. We are with you." Monaco's statements prompted a larger discussion about the entertainment industry's bullying mentality and abuse of power. Fans began sharing their own stories of workplace bullying, using Monaco's tweet as a rallying point to demand more accountability. A broader message. While Monaco's speech was likely prompted by personal experiences, the universal truth behind her words reverberated well beyond the entertainment business. Her speech emphasized the persistent issue of power relations and how they can be used to undermine, frighten, or manipulate people. In a subsequent interview, Monaco expounded on her article, stating that her intention was not to incite a dispute or point fingers. However, General Hospital has always served as the home base. "I have been blessed to work with terrific people, whether in daytime, nighttime, feature films," comments Lindstrom. "I've had the opportunity to perform theater on both sides of the nation and to experience things that most people only dream of. At the place that I am now," he says, "it's great that every day of the week, I can get out of bed knowing that I'll be able to do something that I enjoy that day, no matter what it is. I have several opportunities, including writing, acting, filmmaking, nonprofit work, and spending time with my family." On the anniversary of his second General Hospital appearance as serial killer Ryan Chamberlain's good twin, Kevin Collins, Lindstrom can only reflect on his good fortune and say, "Geez, who up there likes me, anyway? But thank you, very much." Kelly Monaco, best known for her role as Sam McCall on General Hospital, is no stranger to the tremendous attention that comes with working in the entertainment world. Over the years, she has handled the highs and lows of public scrutiny with elegance, frequently opting to keep her personal life out of the spotlight. However, a recent event appears to have sparked a fire within the normally reserved actress, prompting her to issue a bold public remark that has resonated with both her fans and colleagues. In a series of postings on her social media sites, Monaco slammed those who choose to bully behind their power, drawing attention to toxic practices that frequently go unchecked in the business and beyond. Her statements were impassioned, unabashed, and full of real emotion, which resonated with many. To those who hide behind their titles, their influence, and their perceived power to tear others down, your actions speak volumes about who you are, and one day, you will suffer your own consequences, Monaco said. The statement, which did not name any specific people, made it apparent that the actress had hit her limit with the toxicity she had encountered. A catalyst for change. While Monaco has always been a staunch supporter of compassion and professionalism, sources close to the actress believe that her recent outburst was sparked by a series of behind-the-scenes occurrences on the General Hospital set and in her larger professional networks. Insiders say Monaco witnessed or experienced incidents of unjust treatment, condescension, or power moves that left her disillusioned. According to one insider, Kelly has always spoken up for herself and others, but this was different. She thought the behavior she witnessed was crossing a line and realized she couldn't stay silent any longer. The post also expressed Monaco's dissatisfaction with the culture of fear that frequently inhibits people from speaking out against bullying, particularly when the perpetrator is in a position of authority. Her statements appeared to inspire others to discover their voices, to advocate for themselves, and to reject the assumption that silence is the safest option. "Silence is not strength, it is complicity. And I refuse to be complicit," she wrote in a subsequent post. Support from fans and co-stars. Monaco's courageous attitude sparked an outpouring of support from admirers, who flooded her comments with encouraging sentiments. Many complimented her for utilizing her platform to speak out against injustice, describing her words as empowering and a reminder that change often starts with one bold voice. Her General Hospital co-stars also rallied around her, with several sharing her post and sending their own comments of support. Laura Wright wrote, "I'm proud of you, Kelly. Standing up for what's right requires guts, which you've always had in abundance." Nancy Lee Grahn, well known for her activism and outspokenness, also spoke up, "This industry has far too many people who believe their power gives them the right to mistreat others. Kelly, you've always fought for fairness and decency. We are with you. Monaco's statements prompted a larger discussion about the entertainment industry's bullying mentality and abuse of power. Fans began sharing their own stories of workplace bullying, using Monaco's tweet as a rallying point to demand more accountability. A broader message. While Monaco's speech was likely prompted by personal experiences, the universal truth behind her words reverberated well beyond the entertainment business. Her speech emphasized the persistent issue of power relations and how they can be used to undermine, frighten, or manipulate people. In a subsequent interview, Monaco expounded on her article, stating that her intention was not to incite a dispute or point fingers, but rather to focus attention on behaviors that are all too common yet rarely addressed. It's not about me or any one person, it's about a culture that tolerates bullying because the people doing it think they're untouchable, she explained. But the truth is, no one is immune. Eventually, your actions catch up with you, and the consequences are unavoidable. Monaco's statements expressed her strong dissatisfaction with the lack of accountability for individuals in positions of power, as well as her wish to see reform not only in her business but in all workplaces. Facing backlash and standing firm. Monaco's post garnered criticism, as is common when public individuals speak out. Some accused her of being ambiguous or using her platform to voice personal issues without providing context. Others cautioned that her message could be misconstrued or cause unnecessary drama. However, Monaco maintained her attitude. In a following post, she addressed the backlash directly. When I spoke up, I realized that not everyone would agree or understand, and that's fine. My purpose was not to please everyone, but to stand up for what I believed in. If my remarks make even one person feel less alone, it would have been worthwhile. Her unwavering commitment endeared her to fans and coworkers, many of whom saw her as an example of genuineness and courage. A call to action. Monaco's statement also contained a call to action, encouraging anybody who witnesses bullying to speak up and support one another. She stressed the necessity of providing safe and respectful environments for everyone, regardless of position or status. We all have a role to play in changing the culture, she added in an email. It begins with holding ourselves accountable and refusing to tolerate behavior that undermines or devalues others. Together, we can make kindness and respect the rule rather than the exception. Her words provided as a poignant reminder that even tiny actions may have an impact, and that change begins with individuals choosing to do the right thing. The aftermath and moving forward. In the weeks following her declaration, Monaco used her position to spread lessons of love and accountability. She collaborated with anti-bullying organizations, shared information for those facing workplace harassment, and promoted open discourse about power relations and respect. Her statements had an impact, as evidenced by the conversations that ensued, both online and in the industry. Many admirers and co-workers credited Monaco with motivating them to speak up against injustice in their own lives, demonstrating that her boldness had far-reaching consequences beyond her initial intentions. While the long-term ramifications of Monaco's comments are unknown, one thing is certain: her decision to speak up has solidified her reputation as not only a talented actor, but also a passionate advocate for fairness and respect. General Hospital teasers for the week of December 9th to 13th indicate that the mystery surrounding Sam McCall's catastrophic digitalis overdose may begin to unravel. Will Elizabeth Baldwin unearth any evidence about who is to blame for Sam's death after vowing to find out? Our predictions point to Cyrus Renaud as the cause of Sam's tragic destiny, so we'll see how long it takes for that truth to be revealed and how Cyrus' motivations are explained. In the meantime, Lulu Spencer will try to digest what she missed while in a coma. Maxie Jones will eventually reconnect with Lulu for a catch-up session, so more surprises await. Lulu should be grateful to have Maxie to lean on, especially because she can be completely honest with her about any lingering sentiments concerning Dante Falconeri. Christina Corinthos Davis seemed to be planning to reject Molly Lansing Davis' plea. Molly may seek to persuade Christina to let go of her desire for vengeance against Ava Jerome and understand that the baby's death was an accident. Christina, on the other hand, may refuse and become even more adamant about making Ava pay. Now that Rick Lansing has riled up Sonny Corinthos, will the half-brothers clash? After the way Rick insulted Christina on the stand, Sonny may feel compelled to step up and make some threats. Brooke Lynn Quartermain's secret will eventually catch up with her. Brooke Lynn is clearly hiding something significant from Harrison Chase, and it almost probably involves giving up her firstborn child for adoption. Chase believes they are experiencing motherhood for the first time together, so he is surprised to learn otherwise. How long will it take Brooke Lynn to eventually reveal her buried secret to Chase? Regardless, Brooke Lynn herself does not know the complete tale. GH writers have been planting hints that Giovanni Gio Palmieri is Brooke Lynn's long-lost child, though she doesn't appear to realize it just yet. Lois Cerullo appears to have all of the details concerning the adoption, so it's only a matter of time before she reveals Joe's true parentage. The quest for Valentine Cassadine and Charlotte Cassadine will then take some unexpected turns. Anna Devane, Jason Morgan, and Carly Spencer will all have roles to play as they try to get Valentine's location from Jack Brennan. Will this ultimately reveal Valentine and Charlotte's whereabouts, or will new hurdles arise? According to General Hospital teasers, the action will heat up from December 9th to 13th, so stay tuned for updates on all the mayhem. General Hospital spoilers and updates for Wednesday, November 4th include heartfelt reunions, Sly Advise, and blame games. Laura Collins and Lulu Spencer have a heartfelt reunion, Jordan Ashford offers some Sly Advise, and Jason Morgan plays the blame game. Laura Collins and Lulu Spencer have a heartfelt reunion, Jordan Ashford offers some Sly Advise, and Jason Morgan plays the blame game. Especially now that Lulu is awake and will undoubtedly want to see her daughter. Finally, Sonny assures Christina that if the system fails her, he will not. The jury returns a verdict in the manslaughter case against Ava. Is Sonny going to bring mob justice on Ava for a crime she did not commit? Her brother reveals that Sam and Dante had a deep relationship. She was Rocco's mother while she was comatose. She realizes she could perceive Dante's grief. Lulu tells Lucky not to say that. At Maxie's, James verifies that Lulu was present. She has trouble believing this. He proposes that they call Mac. Maxie James talks to Lulu. When she does, she instructs him to locate her and call as soon as he learns something. James dashes off for more cookies. She calls Dante. When the investigator arrives, she inquires about her friend's well-being. Maxie Dante talks to Lulu. He claims she doesn't seem to have skipped a beat. It seems like a miracle. She inquires about how he is handling this. He's just thrilled Rocco got his mother back. She is certain that this does not exceed the anguish of losing Sam. She is willing to listen if he wants to talk about her. Dante Maxie talks to Sam. Maxie advises him not to hide his anguish from Lulu. He claims to be aware that Lulu had passed away prior to the coma. Maxie flashes back to Lulu, assuring her that even after the explosion, she still loves Dante. She emphasizes that he should not hide his sentiments. He promises he will not. Dante and Maxie talk back to Lulu. He's grateful that his son has his mother back. Anna visits Laura's workplace and has Dex escorted in wearing handcuffs. Cyrus claims he had nothing to do with Lulu's disappearance. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.